Good morning and welcome to the River City Classic. This is Dylan Kimlin coming live from Shaw Park Tennis Centre. We are about to get underway with our Opens mixed semi-final match between Vine and Schmidt and I believe Costin and Rossi. We've just got lots of people on the court at the moment sorting stuff out. Looks like our official Vin is just getting the nets good to go. Either that or he's just inspecting them anyway. Here we go. So, for anyone that hasn't been involved in tournament officialing or preparation of a tournament, what we can see here on the far end of the middle of the court is Deborah Rossi interrupting a dink rally to ensure that the net heights are the right and ready to go. Here in Australia, we follow the USAPA rules, and pretty much all of our tournaments need to have sanctioned height nets, whether they be portable or inbuilt. But once these guys have got this stuff underway, we can commence with the match. So, we are live with Dylan Kimlin. We're currently sitting right next to the courts, and it is a nice, cool morning. The sun's out. No chance of rain today by the looks of it. Should be an absolutely beautiful day of pickleball here in Brisbane. Pretty decent turnout for this tournament. Over 100 entries. The River City Classic is what I refer to as a legacy tournament. It's been around since the start of pickleball here in Australia. And I know the players in the local region love to get amongst it. So this particular game will be 3-11, win by 2. The players are using Franklin X40s. And they're just talking about exactly what I've just covered with you guys. They're talking about the score right now. So the lady there on the right, in the white singlet, is actually brand new to the scene. So she's playing with none other than Wesley Vine, who's definitely up there in the top echelon of men's players in Australia. So bit of a cool entry to the Australian pickleball scene. It looks like the players are ready to go, and we can get underway. So before we begin, we'd like to thank our gold sponsor of Pickleball Online. You can see their banner there on the back. They also are heavily involved with the Shaw Park Tennis Centre that we're currently at, and they have a large sale on if you are in the local area and looking to come and get some pickleball gear. I'd highly recommend popping down and having a look at their wares. They have a large variety of equipment here for all of your pickleball needs. Our official Vin has joined the court so we can commence play. 0-0-2. And for our first shot on broadcasted pickleball, Schmidt's made an impact immediately. Beautiful drive there by Ben Costin. Gets a crazy amount of top spin on his shots. First points go to the duo Vine and Schmidt. We've got some experienced hands in this game that Schmidt will be going up against. I think Costin and Rossi have been in the scene for a very long time, and as well as Wesley from the Bean Lee scene. So straight into the furnace. Second server. That'll be side away. Oh, what a recovery by Deborah Rossi. Oh, and this always gets said in the pickleball scene that you manage to nail the hard one and mess up the easy one. Unfortunately there for Deb. And that goes wide. Lina Schmidt with a quick 3-point lead. Wow, look at this thinking from the ladies. And Deb again blows a smash attempt. She's normally very proficient at those. 4-0. Oh, Wes on the attack. Wow. Amazing hands there by Wesley Vine. We have a timeout here on the side of Costin and Rossi. Kill some of that momentum. I'm just admiring our official Vin Truong's seat there on the left. Rather than looking at a pickleball match, he looks like he's bird watching. He's a beloved figure in the community, and I'm sure everyone appreciates his refereeing as well. Costin has re-entered the court, so we can get back into it. (6-0). So I believe these games will have a rotation of the third game should it get to it. Typically, if you get to 6 points, you will swap, but that will only occur at the third. Just a bit wide there by Schmidt. Pretty fiery first couple of points here from both sides. The round robins were pretty electric as well, come to think of it. Oh, just wide there by Costin. And this is just about a picture-perfect start for the duo of Schmidt and Vine. Nice shot. All right, side away. What can Rossi and Costin do with the opportunity they have? Wang. Jeez, she is flattening that ball. I was speaking to Ben Costin earlier today, and he was notified me that Schmidt only has a couple of sessions worth of experience, and she is already tearing it up in a semi-final match in the Opens. Might be one for the other high-level players in the scene to keep an eye out for. (10-0). Game point opportunity here for the duo of Schmidt and Vine. Oh, that just goes long. 10-0-2. Nice recovery. And the first game will go to the duo of Schmidt and Vine. That was clinical. Costin and Rossi needed to bounce back after that one. So while the players swap courts, we'll go to a quick advertisement from our lead sponsor, Pickleball Online. Once again, thank you to them for supporting Brisbane Pickleball Club. And we are back, and you would have seen on the advertisement there that Pickleball Online have a website that you can go and visit. Would highly recommend visiting pickleballonline.com.au. They have a big sale on at the moment. And if you do come down to Shore Park Tennis Centre here in Brisbane, if you're a local or in the region, you can definitely get some top quality equipment as well. Game 2 underway. And immediately Vine and Schmidt get the first points. See if that's called in. It is. It's definitely could have been called either way there. It was very close to the line. Great shot there. That's side out. Deborah Rossi to serve. So this just goes to show how new Schmidt is. I believe Vine's explaining the scoring. But as I always say to my new players that I coach, the scoring is something that we can figure out later. For now, it's just focusing on getting the ball in the court, and Schmidt is doing that with ease. That is what we call the commentator's curse. It always happens when I compliment a player and then they go and mess up. So, first points to Costin and Rossi. That's long. Great defensive hands there by Rossi. She always keeps it in. Very reliable at the net. One of the better dinkers in the scene, that's for sure. 2-3. Beautiful third shot drop. Tied game, 3-all. And again. Rossi definitely aiming for that far left side towards our referee Vin. Absolute perfection of those third shot drops. Ah, well done, Deb Rossi. Okay, here we go. They've obviously made an adjustment. We've got a timeout here on the side of Vine and Schmidt. So the adjustment here that Rossi and Costin would have made, they seem to be, rather than speeding it up, because Schmidt definitely has the hands to defend that, aiming for those third shot drops near her feet. They've had 3 successful points in a row because of that. So Wesley Vine's very experienced. He would have already picked up immediately what's happening. He's just having a quick chat to Schmidt regarding this. And a lot of people, especially if you're new to pickleball, you think, it's just basically just a small version of other racket sports, but there's a lot of strategy involved. And this here is a classic example of it. 5-3-1. Second server. Very nice strikes here by Deborah Rossi this match, or this game rather. She's hitting the ball very cleanly. Side out. So anyone that's stacked before would understand the confusion that's happening to Schmidt and Vine at the moment. Wes on the attack, putting that ball away. Lob attempt, and it has gone wide. Five, 6-2. Tied game. Wesley Vine starting to establish dominance of the net here. Ooh, that was potentially going long there. Vine and Schmidt get a freebie. 7-6-2. Ooh, a rare third shot, or rather fifth shot drop mistake there by Wesley Vine. Side out, Rossi to serve. 6-7-1. We have a switch here on the side of Schmidt and Vine, and that goes wide. With the ladies in this series thus far have made a couple errors with the smashes. Tied game, 7-7. Great strike there by Costin. Yep, there it is again, really targeting that backhand side of Schmidt. I have no doubt in tournaments to come she will figure it out. But as this is her first major event, that's a great roll there by Costin. She's unfortunately learning the hard way. We have a game point here for the duo of Rossi and Costin. Players man ready, reserve. Nice. Great forehand roll there. Getting that top spin on the ball. 10-7-2. Still have a game point opportunity for Costin and Rossi. Oh, Costin had it there. He's normally lethal with those forehand strikes down the middle. All right, Schmidt and Vine have a chance. 7-10-1. Oh, just wide there by Rossi. Close game. 8-10. He's one of the best at the net when it comes to volleying, Wesley Vine. He's gained many points these last two games just from that. It's a nice strike there by Ben Costin. Forcing Schmidt into no man's land, harder to get it back. That's gone wide. Tied game, 10-10. This game is win by 2. So the players will keep on going until one of them gets a 2-point lead. Great defensive effort here by Deborah Rossi. Third shot drop back into it. 10-10-2. Oh no, side away. Side out. My apologies, that wasn't a third shot drop, by the way. That was like a 11th or 13th third shot drop, but you get the gist. Ah, wonderful. Costin and Rossi have themselves once again in a game point situation here. That's gone wide. Game 2, we'll go to the duo of Costin and Rossi. Close game there. exactly the response that they were looking for after getting blown out in the first one. We'll go to a game 3 now. Because this is a game 3, the players will swap at 6 during this series. But just what we want to start the broadcast with is a game 3 and a semi-final in the open mixed. Picture perfect day here in Brisbane at Shaw Park Tennis Centre. And looks like the players are not mucking about. They've quickly had a beverage and then straight back onto the court. They're ready to go, but our official isn't. He's too busy yarning. Alright, players have recommenced. 0-0-2. Game 3, open mixed semi-final here in River City Classic. Side out. Schmidt to bring it in. Nice. Zero, 0-2. Side out. Which team will get momentum first? Rossi putting on an absolute clinic for your third shot drops. Traditionalists eat your heart out. They would love to be seeing what Deborah Rossi's doing on the court right now. Schmidt on the attack, wonderful angle. 1-0-2. Ball is still live. Solid reset by Rossi. Costin to bring it in. Lob attempt. Oh, what a rally. Whew, that could have went either way. Well played by both sides. Side out. Schmidt to serve. 0-1-1. Quick couple of points there for Schmidt. 2-1-1. We've got a foot fault here via our official VIN. Unfortunately, Wes was in the kitchen when he went for that smash. So 1-2-1. Bang. A lot of velocity in that strike. We now have the second serve. Jeez, Schmidt has some outrageous firepower. 2-1-1. Lob attempt. Wonderful strike there by Wes. Three, 1-1. Just go wide. I'm guessing Schmidt is an ex-tennis player. Most pickleball player responds to a fast forehand drive with a reset, whereas Schmidt has been responding by trying to hit it back as hard as she can. And I respect that. Unfortunate. Had the opportunity. So what we can see here, ladies and gentlemen, is the duo of Costin and Rossi are aiming for that backhand on Schmidt, but that actually allows Wesley Vine the opportunity to come across and take the forehand. So we're seeing it happen quite a bit here. There's that backhand there. Rossi definitely aiming for it. Forcing it back with a Denk rally. Who's going to pounce first? It is Schmidt, and that has rolled in. What a strike. Wow. Beautifully played. Five on one. Oh, wow. Phenomenal hands there by Wes Vine to keep it in. I thought he was on the ropes. Costin and Rossi were hitting it pretty hard at him, but he kept it in. So what we can see here is this is our third game in the series. The players have to rotate to the other side of the court. And these guys and girls are not messing around. They are getting straight back into it as soon as they can. We've just had a confirmation of just having a discussion about correct server spot, which the players can ask for. Reset, switch here. Bang. Vine putting that away. We had a bit of a communication error there by Schmidt and Vine, but they were lucky to get away with that one. 7-1. There it is again. So as you can see, Rossi's tried to target Schmidt's backhand. Wes has identified that and come across for the forehand. But he's messed it up. Side out, Costin to serve. 1-7. Nice return, nice and deep. For newer players at home looking to get into the tournament scene, that's definitely one recommendation I can give you is get your returns deep. And I think that there is a perfect example of a deep return. It's literally landed on the line, players couldn't return it. Oof, just short. I'm sure our official Vin would make a comment regarding the ball not making it over the net. Inside joke for majority of the Southeast Queensland cohort, they would get it. Great attack there by Vine to keep them on the back foot. Big lead here for Schmidt and Vine. We just need to finish it off now. Beautiful. That awkward spot. Not sure whether to let it bounce or not. Match point here. And Vine with a rare mistake. On 10-1, Costin to serve. That's gone wide. 2-10. We have seen comebacks on this court, on this identical court, for other BPC tournaments. Can we see it occur once more? That's a net roll there for Schmidt. Second server. Oh, she's doubled up. She's new to the scene. She's not going to make friends doing stuff like that. Well, happens to all of us. Game point. And Wes had the opportunity again, getting that forehand cross to the Schmidt backhand read. Lob attempt is good. And Wes finishes off with a phenomenal drive down the middle. Well, the series will go to the duo of Vine and Schmidt. They'll move forward to the gold medal match. I'm not entirely sure who they'll be versing. But what we will do is go and get the players ready. So don't go away too far. If you are watching, this will be live on the Brisbane Pickleball Club Facebook page and the Pickleball Association Australia YouTube channel. This is Dylan Kimlin.